Good morning. We are up and ready to go. We just had breakfast. I know I have lied to you guys for the last 2 days saying we're going to Dover Castle today. I'm going to say it one more time because I think we're actually going today. We're only 10 minutes away. I think that's what we're doing. I think we're going to go to Dover Castle. There's also a really big Battle of Britain War Memorial down there that we want to go check out. And another, some other type of memorial. I looked it up yesterday. I can't remember what it is. Maybe we'll check that one out too. Other than that, I think it's just going to be Dover today. We have one more night where we're staying. We're staying at the cutest little place called the Five Bells in Ringwold. We had a huge discussion on how we're supposed to pronounce that, and somebody told us yesterday, Ringwold. So if that's wrong, blame that guy.
Show everybody your outfit. Go ahead.
Oh, Billy wants me to show everybody my outfit because I really like them. I am loving my clothes so far. I know I said at the beginning that I was going to dress up every day and we're going to see how it works. This headscarf has become my new ponytail. I have curled hair under here that I curled before we left, and I was like, oh, it'll be great. We'll fly, and then the next day I can take the headscarf off, touch it up, and I'll have beautiful, lovely, curly hair. I have just been wearing this instead for 4 days. Maybe tomorrow we'll have more time. One of these days, I'll take it off. But it's so cute.
Those little corner things, you see them?
Yeah. Sorry, we got distracted. We did it. We're here. We made it to Dover Castle, and it looks like there's tons of World War II stuff that you can go down in and take tours of. So we're gonna go figure that out. But do you see how the stone? This is etched.
You know what? That looks new.
Yeah, I think that's new. Newer. Yeah. Andy's waiting for us. Sorry, we got distracted. Okay, go ahead. We're coming. We are getting in line. There are 2 guided tunnel tours. There is this one that goes down into the casements. It's all World War II history here and World War II tunnels. There's this one that kind of goes through one set, and then another one behind us that goes through the underground hospital. Sorry, there's a helicopter. If it's loud. So we're going to get in line for this one. It has a longer line, and then when we're done with that one, we'll come hop into this other one. They're the only 2 guided tours on site, so we're going to get those done first and then go check out everything else. We are about to go in, but there's no filming or photography in there, so sorry we can't show you guys any of that, but we will tell you all about it when we come out. That was pretty cool. You kind of go room to room, and they have video displays up kind of mostly talking about Dunkirk and the evacuation of Dunkirk and how everything for that Operation Dynamo, was planned here. It's amazing, again, like I was saying earlier, just the distance. You just don't think about it sometimes, but I didn't realize that they were constantly shelling Dover. They were within mortar range from France. So once Germany had France, they were just chucking shells over here all the time. None ever hit the castle. Our tour guide was saying the closest one to ever hit was the little gate that you drive through. One did hit there, and it was sort of like legend that the reason the castle was never attacked is because Hitler had wanted it for his when inevitably they took England. So that was kind of what everybody thought was the reason why the castle was never hit. But it's really cool to get to walk down through there. There's 4 miles of tunnels that are the World War II tunnels. They were built in the 1700s when England was sort of preparing for Napoleon. And so a lot of those tunnels were built then in the 1700s. They were then again used in World War II. There's also an entire set of medieval tunnels, but unfortunately those are closed. They open, I guess, next season. They're closed last summer and this summer. But yeah, if you're interested in checking out the World War II history here, this was a wonderful little tour. Lots of information, especially on Dunkirk. I think we're going to go get in line to explore the hospital tunnels and then off to explore the rest of the castle.
If you ever get to drive through Dover, you'll be like down kind of by the ocean. If you look up at the castle, you'll see these giant windows set into the side of the rock, and that's where we've come out to now. So it's just this fascinating thing. Hopefully I can get some shots from below to kind of give you some scale, but here it is.
I can understand, like, hey, we tried to bomb it and we couldn't, because we did that stuff all the time. We tried to bomb it, we tried, but it just wasn't successful. Right, we tried bombing the pumpkins and all that kind of thing, you know, all that fun stuff. But why not attack this? Especially if you can sit back there and just bomb it.
Now that we are done with most of the World War II stuff, we're going to go and try to catch some more of the medieval castle stuff. Tim and Andy are going to catch up with us later because Andy joked that most likely they're going to catch up because I'm going to get stuck at like a dagger from the 15th century used in a war that I knew about, which is probably true. So let's do it. This castle is massive.
As we were coming out of the castle, we ran into Dad and Andy. They were starting to check out all the casements and batteries. They started checking out the casements and the batteries. So we are tacking on with them. We're gonna go walk the rest of the ramparts And then I think that's probably going to wrap us up here. We're hoping to hit one more thing before the end of the day. Fingers crossed. I'm not even going to say it out loud because every time I say we're going to do something, we haven't done it yet. So we might do more stuff. We'll see. I think the coolest thing about Dover Castle is getting to see how it has evolved throughout the years for warfare. So like you have the cannons in here that were probably late 1700s, early 1800s, that jazz. And then you have this new gun placement, which would have been anti-aircraft fire, big gun. There's one over there, we're gonna go see it, but it's neat to kind of see the size difference of the gun that would have been here versus the cannon that is here. We are done over at Dover Castle. We're now at the Battle of Britain Memorial, which is down near Folkstone. We have about 50 minutes here, so we're gonna bump in and check it out. When Dad and Andy went flying yesterday, they saw it from the air, which is why we know it's here. So we're gonna go see what it's all about. I'm really bummed that the Spitfire is gone. They have the Hurricane here, and then they have a really cool sculpture of a downed plane. And then the Spitfire, which is one of my favorite planes, sadly got blown off its wheels in a storm over the winter, and so it is gone for repairs. And that's sad. It's empty. Look at it. Look how sad. That pretty much wraps us up here. They have a small museum inside, but you can't film or take pictures in there. It has like a 5-minute video and tons of little displays. My favorite one is a little desk with a phone, and you can dial the number to hear somebody give an interview about their experience during this part of the war. Some are flight crews, some are pilots, some are nurses who took care of them after they came down and injured. So that was my favorite part for sure. The outside here is beautifully done. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you get the chance to stop by, add the Battle of Britain Memorial to your stop. It's in Folkstone and it's wonderful.
My favorite part of the museum was the simulator. It was so cool to actually sit in it and use the correct handle and like hear the noises around you and to try to shoot down some planes. It was a lot of fun, and I think myself and Andy, Lydia's brother, spent way too much time playing it.
It was really cool.
The stupid kids wouldn't move.
It is starting to rain now, so I think we're gonna make a break for the car and
Go get some food.
See you guys tomorrow.
We don't actually know what's up here. There looks like some old forts and things like that, maybe Napoleonic Wars, but we've got a couple hours before our reservation for dinner, so we were looking for something to do. So we're going to go on a short walk, hopefully a short walk, and see what we can find.
Incredible. What a ruin to just walk around in. We sort of figured that it would have like an entrance fee, and you could come in and look at it, but it's open during daylight hours. It's just free to come in and wander about to your heart's content.
This thing is huge.
So it's like 300 years old.
What do y'all think?
It's amazing. And this is only the first bit. We took the first tunnel that we saw. So when we're done with this, we'll go back out the tunnel. And I'm assuming we can get up top.
Let's hope.
No way to get on top. I don't know why any of us didn't think of the fact that we never came across an actual bridge to get to the top. We did find where the old bridge used to go. Obviously, you can't get there now. They do tours, but only one Sunday out of the month. So, out of luck. But it was really cool just to get in and walk around. There's tons of other little walking trails around here too. So, if you're in the Dover area and you want to go for a pretty walk, check it out. We are back at our little hotel now. We grabbed dinner. We are having a super early morning tomorrow. We're going to try to get up at 6, be on the road by 7. We're heading north. I think we're going to go check out some of the airfields that we had family stationed at, and the place where my dad lived when he was young. I'm not 100% sure. We are definitely just winging it. There's a couple of things we want to slip in and see before we take off from Dover. But for now, it is bedtime. We are all exhausted. We're kind of coasting on fumes right now, so hopefully a solid night's sleep tonight and then more adventures tomorrow.